Hey guys, Kyle the Tool Rambler here. I just realized that I've never really given you guys a good shop tour, and today is shop reorganization day, so I thought I would just kind of show you around a little bit. I'm going to flip this around. That's the front door. Excuse the mess. Like I said, today I am reorganizing things. So there's my Husky 56-inch 23 drawer toolbox. I've already done a video on that. There's a bunch of junk. Shelves. There's the doors, of course, where I drive the vehicles in. This area here is where the vehicles get worked on. I have recently acquired quite a trove of tools. That's what's in those black and red boxes over there. Along with that came this Craftsman tool chest. It sits next to my other Craftsman tool chest. As you can see, it's just a little bit bigger. I think they're of the same era. But yeah, so I have cleaned that out. This down here, those are all the tools that came out. I'm probably going to have to do a ultrasonic cleaner evaporust video on that. There's my 56-inch Husky toolbox, but we'll get to that later. The subject of this is really the 72. You've probably seen this. This is often my either backdrop or foreground in many of my videos. It's a pretty cool toolbox. I'll get back to that. Here's some, as you can see, the shop becomes quite a dumping ground. That's my desk where I do a lot of my overhead videos. I'll go deeper into that in a different video. But like I said, the subject of today's video is this tool chest. Let's see if I can get a wider angle on it. There you go. So most of my mechanics tools are over here in this one. So you can see all of my sockets are in there. My ratchets are in here. But I do all of my work on my vehicles right here, which means the hood of the vehicle is about there. So if I need a tool, if I'm standing over the hood of the vehicle or under the hood, I've got to walk way over there. I didn't think this through when I set this up. So if you look over here, why aren't all my tools in here? So this drawer, which would normally be a socket drawer, it's kind of my junk drawer. This is where I keep all my fasteners and tape gun. For some reason, there's a lacrosse ball in here. I've never played lacrosse in my life. I don't know why it's there. Oh, let me show you something cool about this workbench. See, it's got the butcher block kind of top on it, but if you do this, whoop, you got to go the right way. It raises up. Which is kind of cool, so you can work at any level you want. If I was working on something real intricate and I wanted it at eye height, I could do that. It's also got storage under here. That's where I keep my levels and that kind of stuff. So yeah, and normally there's a hand crank that goes in this, but I have discovered that this is so much easier. Boom. Oh, the socket stayed in there, but this is just a, let me show you. This is just a Milwaukee screw gun. It is not of the fuel variety. It is brushed. It is not one of my favorite tools for doing other work, but for this, it is perfect because the hand crank that came with it is just not as much fun. So the goal for today is I'm going to get all of the stuff out of that drawer, put it into some of those drawers. I'm thinking the bottom drawers over there, because mostly it's fasteners and screws and nuts and bolts and that kind of stuff. And I'm going to take all of the sockets, the metric sockets and wrenches and some ratchets, and put it over here. That way, when I'm working on the truck, I will have my tools where I need them. Stay tuned. I'll show you the result.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, we're back. I think I got it figured out. I don't know if this is going to be the final layout, but as you can see, got all my impacts on the left. Got my chrome over here. These are the V-series. Got the quarter, shallow and deep, 3/8 shallow and deep. got the 1/2 inch deep because I couldn't find the shallows when I was looking for them, but I've got the socket set there that has the shallows in it. That is an Icon extractor set. That's my Craftsman compact. That's the metric set there. Back here, that's the Icon meme tool part 2, the big one. Got all of my extensions, ratchets, the Milwaukee Insider back there. Got the crow's feet there in the back. I've got, this is a Quinn extractor set. Then I've got some E-Torques here. Then I've got the Astro, the ratcheting wrench nano sockets. Got the 1/4 and 3/8. Then I've got the 3/8 Astro 3/8 wobbles. This is for the Insider. These are the sockets for those. Then I've got 3/8 shallow and deep. Then I've got 1/2 inch shallow and deep all the way up to 36 millimeters. So if you've got a crane that needs working on, I guess I could do it. Got my 24-inch extension here. Got a 1/2 inch breaker bar with a 3/8 adapter on it. Another 1/2 inch breaker bar, 3/8 breaker bar. Yeah, so that top drawer is pretty handy. Then we move on down. Got my wrenches in here. Like I said, it's going to be all metric stuff. Got some pry bars. Got trim tools. Next drawer down. Got all of my necessary pliers. This is one of my complaints about the Husky drawer depth. I have wire organizers for my pliers, but none of my drawers are deep enough to use them. And then down here we've got screwdrivers, torque wrenches, specialty sockets. These are the gear wrench spark plug sockets. I got some lug nut sockets there, my top-down battery tester. Right there is a spark plug gapping tool. And back there, right here, that is my caliper compressor for doing brake jobs. Yeah, even if got some drum brakes coming through the door, we can handle that. Not that that'll ever happen. But, I showed you earlier how I raise and lower the thing. I don't have any place to put that just yet, so I'm just going to leave that there. And yeah, so that is my new setup for working on vehicles out of my Husky 50. No, this is the 72 inch. I don't know how many drawers are in there, but it's a pretty good work table. And like I showed you, the butcher block top raises and lowers. And what I've done, I pretty much took everything out of those drawers and moved them over here into this set. These toolboxes, this toolbox here. So now I've got room to work. I'm going to clean up the rest of this stuff. I got to make a trip to the dump, and then I am going to be doing the coolant in the Tundra. As you can see, my workbench is full of stuff. We've got coming up, I've got the Tundra coolant. I should probably unplug my hot glue gun. I was using that earlier. Then we've got the gear oil and the transmission fluid. Yeah, so also I'll be using this on the coolant exchange. That is the vacuum coolant refiller. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up in the next video. Thanks for joining me, guys. Look forward to doing a lot of work here in the shop. I'm still, as you can see, still organizing this place. It is a wreck, but one day it'll look like a working shop, I promise. So until next time, guys, ramble on.